All right. Oh, that's okay. You get a second point. It's all right. I don't want to get you up here and lost in these mountains. We never get you out of here.
Do I turn here or not?
Yeah, you come out there. Just
Turn here.
yep all every car. So I was yeah, I tell you, you can't pay no attention to that when you're in the mountains. You'll be over around the bridge somewhere. You'll be over at the werewolves. So about my next question. Are you free to go cave diving? Are you free to go cave diving? We're gonna go look for the werewolf. Tell me. I tell you what. If I find one, I'll split the profits with you. If we make it out. If we make it out. Okay. Oh, mercy. There you go.
He's doing invoices. Can I call him real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Anytime you want to make phone calls, let me know and I'll do that. You do. That's what you get to be the boss.
Yeah, then we'll get away from
I mean, well, see, I like you. You're all about the extra pay. You like me, extra pay. Get up and go. That's what I am.
You do.
Yeah.
You get paid for one.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I never did understand. I think you do somebody else at work, you should get their pay too as well. Yeah. I'd have to have 3 phones to do your job.
Oh my God. Start going again.
What do you think about it so far up here in these places? Think it's pretty?
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's all right. You get used to it after a while. A lot of beautiful mountains, though, you know.
Just far away from it.
It's very far away. Everything is a red light. You're good.
Look at the thing doing talking and I am watching. We almost ran out. Yeah,
I'm all right.
Like keeping on your toes.
Oh, I'm on my toes. Oh, you're going to keep me on my toes. That's true. I'm on my toes, my nails, and everything now.
No, I like it around here, but
It's all right.
I never want to live that far out.
It's up in the mountains. It's pretty bad out.
Working in Lexington, it kind of.
Well,
The furthest
Lexington.
I ever lived was Richmond, and I moved back.
Oh my God, the hell with Richmond. I just now done like a 6 months, 6.5 months in jail, Richmond. Forget that. Well, stay here pretty much. Forget that. You start naming Richmond, I'm getting out. I don't even want to go. We're skipping that way, by the way. We don't go through there. We don't go through there. We're going a different way. I'm not going through Richmond.
That's how my cousin was about Winchester.
I can't stand it. Oh my God.
She only did 7 days.
One thing about it is, I know about Winchester. I had a lot of friends that lost locked up with come from. They come from Winchester to Madison, because Madison's a 10-year facility. Yes, they can hold you 10 years in Madison. So yeah, it's Class C felony or Class C. It could be Class C. We consider Class C.
Last I heard, they only.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I mean, I'd rather be in prison than be in jail. Because there's no move. You can't move in jail. There's no movement. Like you can imagine, pretty much like 16 by 18 foot place with 15 other guys. 17 sometimes, 19. Just depends on how overcrowded they are. Sometimes there's no room to do anything. Me and my sister the last few days we've been kind of live in their live events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She took me to the tanning bed. That's why I'm bred right now like a lobster. And I thought she was like a pro at it, like a veteran at it. And comes to find out she's only laid in one like 1 or 2 times. And I've only been in one like 1 or 2 times. So we got the stand up bed, right?
Yeah.
Stand up. So I thought she's giving me like something to protect my skin because I know how dark I get. And she gave me some intensifier. Well, he intensified the hell right out of me. I just let you know. And I did it live on YouTube. So you can literally see me turn red right there in a moment's notice. Like I was just. Oh yeah. If you're going to get a tanning bed, when you drop me even lotion, I'll let you use it. So, oh God. Well, we paid $50 for the bottle we got, and I'll tell you right now, never again. I'll be this broke. We've never been a tanning bed. I'll tell you right now, my hips, my sides, my arms, under my arms, back of my neck, my shoulders. Like I had to make a trip out to Walmart to get some gel pads just to sit on my ass because it was so hot. And I ain't mean that in a good way.
They live out in the middle of nowhere, and he likes to lay out with no clothes on.
Oh God.
Then he was going to the tanning bed too. He'd get out, mow the yard with zero turn, no shirt on, shorts.
Right.
He'd end up in skin knees.
Yeah.
So now he hates it. I'm also going to.
Oh, wow. Oh wow. Well, I'll tell you, it's crazy. I don't want to get skin cancer. That's why I don't say how much in it. Like every 5 years, if I'm in there one time or something, I'm good because that lasts me forever. Because I know I'm naturally dark and got that Indian, or naturally Native American. I turn really, really dark, and I'm telling you, it's crazy.
I feel like it's so dark. People in the summer think you have to ask him for it.
Well, my sister started with me making fun of me because it was her fault. See, day before yesterday, her husband's bald.
Yeah.
So he has this treatment for your hair that if you're bald and everything, it keeps the stubblers coming back. Well, I had to walk because the side by side broke down, and I had to walk like 2.5, 3 miles. So it's in the heat, and I'm dying, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to get in the shower. So the kids had the pile of the shower I use up. They put some boxes in. I was like, well, I'll just use my sister's shower. Nobody's home. It's a big walk-in shower. So here I am, getting water on me. It feels amazing. Like, Lord, I loved it. So, you got the little squish bottle thing. I'm squishing it out my hands, rubbing it on me, put it in my hair for shampoo and everything. I didn't know it was her husband's bottle treatment stuff to keep the stubbles coming from. So it screwed my hair up. Like after about 5 or 6 minutes, my hair started coming out like being in water. Like it just started coming, literally like patches of it. So I literally look like a hyena that a lion had got a hold of. And don't be laughing now. Everybody's laughing at me anyway. They already spit drinks out and everything. So, well, you know how you get to access, after you put it in your head, you just rub it all over your body, right?
Yeah.
That's what I did. Well, there was hair going all over my body. Anyways, I went to the barber shop. I'm letting you drink that because you don't spit it out. Yeah, because you start spitting it out, it ain't my fault. So I went to the barber shop. Me and him got into it because he wanted to charge me $47 to shave the rest of my hair and fix it the way he wanted it. Like, because I was sending the picture back and forth. Well, I heard him laughing and he walked out the door because he showed everybody the damn barber shop. Well, look like I was going to keep it private. That's what he said. I was trying to keep it private. But he was showing everybody the barber shop. So he was laughing and it was bad.
Jeez.
So he said, Ernie Hush, this lady's going to put you out. So I got to keep this lady around because she's going to go werewolf hunting with me. We're going to go into the caves like we talked about last night. We was in no man's land with no light. So, no, but it was pretty crazy. So, I mean, I didn't even thought about buying something off Temu to glue on top of my head to make it look like his hair back again. But you know how it is. You don't want to get that on Temu. It just got something to do with safety or anything. Oh, God. So, Liberator. No, I'm taking my hat off shoulder. I do. So you want to go to the Kentucky Derby? Yeah.
No. No. How much on horses?
I'm doing I'm doing some security that way. So that would be I got a few people we're going to interview for the team and everything. It's going to be you know how they do the rove around, all that. Make sure it's secure.
My dad's worked out there a few times. He just was here.
Really, you make good money. I'm telling you. Like, well, I mean, you look at how many millionaires come in today to watch it.
He was on the news one time. He said, "The more beers I sell these girls, the better I look to them." I was like, "Oh my god, this on beers."
He's on the news. Said that. He said it on the news. Oh God.
My grandparents, they got still bought. They got it. Something on the news.
Oh, they make his day.
My papa was a drink Baptist preacher.
Oh my God. I can imagine him.
They called him because they called him Bubsy.
Oh yeah.
Bubsy, are you selling the beer?
So he said on the news, the more beer I sell to these women, the better I look.
The cheeks and grinning for beer.
Oh, you know it. I bet he make good money. Well, this day and age, this day and time, like it ain't like it used to be. Everything's security and everything. It's all about security. You gotta have passage. You gotta have this. You gotta have that. It's hard to get into a place. They start locking it down. Like even 2 days before the event, they lock it down. Like just in order to start security, doing roving details.
That's when he worked there. It was about 15 years ago.
Oh yeah. Well, see, that's back when there wasn't really that much going on and everything. It's kind of, to be honest with you, it's probably back in the same time that you had stuff like well, he's after major stuff started happening. But you look at now how the way the politics and stuff is now. So yeah.
When I was little, my dad was always in the hospital companies.
Right.
So we were always at the track. He played.
Oh yeah, yeah. So they're dependable until they're not dependable. That's the thing. She's not you go get her. It's hard to find professionals these days, especially in your field. They don't want to work period. That's what's wrong.
Younger people, especially.
They want to get to them, and it's just like okay. That'd be what makes me mad. People don't answer phone. That would be what that would be what pushes me. See, like with security, like if I call these guys and they're supposed to answer phone, they know they got my number programmed to a certain ringtone. So when they hear that ringtone, they know the playback whenever that song comes on. They know to pick up the phone. Because I can't stand. I don't leave answer machines. I don't leave voicemails. Or hell with that. I call you once, and I try to call one more time. If you don't answer, I go into the next candidate. That's why I'm doing this right here. It's reading this one. That's two. It's not answered this morning. It's supposed to. Yes.
Hey, Jennifer. Hey, I'm sorry, Mr. Bob. Are you around Lexington? Yeah, I'm actually right now.
See, that's where you could say, "Hey, Ernie, hey, where you at?" I'm like, "Hey, I'm on my way. I'm in Lexington at the Big Dog Station. Give me the contract. Let's go with it." And I would be there. I'm telling you, 100%, especially that kind of money. 1,000, yeah. For 1,000%, exactly. I'd be right there.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Karen, it looks like you're the closest. Okay.
I'm serious. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll shake my head mile like Jason Statham. Go get me one of them transporter cars with Maldives, and I'll be right there. I'll even wear a business suit. Lord God. Renee, shake it twice, cut it once. I picked that up. Even be writing in my notebook. Something said in my ears were burning. It's Renee. Something said in my ears, Renee's talking. I'd go like this right here. Sophisticated. Far away distance. I don't need these. I'll start looking at horses or something. Go figure. Idiots. I figure when Trump got in, the gas prices would go down. So I think it's going to be a little bit, but I think they will. It looks like it may be a little bit anyways.
Biden first got in, they skyrocketed quick.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah.
$5 a gallon.
It was almost $5 a gallon. Yeah. But I think it's going to. So it's like when I was doing protection detail, like with even at Trump Towers, when I did detail security outside when he first became president, when I was working with the boaters, when they put the boaters up and they had the New York City Police Department, and the way they were turning in Trump Towers to detail security, we would put in 14-hour, 16-hour days. And we did it for, it was a 23-day contract what it was. And I worked 21 days of it because we got it completed early. But it was a 23-day project to turn it around. And I'm telling you, we have people from different political groups. We have Black Lives Matter. We had Antifa. We had people outside that building. It was crazy. It was like literally, it was like a war zone. I mean, it wasn't nothing for Fox News to be sitting outside with cameras all over the place. And you having to watch, put out people, move people around. And it was crazy. A lot of police in the area. It was, I mean, at one time, like they had us put vests and stuff on to move us around because we didn't know how bad it was going to get. Because people went crazy when he won president. People went crazy. It was hellacious, but I love that stuff. Being able to get picked for security things, just like right now doing this at Churchill Downs. People don't understand. It's hard to get those kind of clearance jobs and stuff, security. You don't just be a security officer and walk into that. You can't. You have to know somebody or be somebody to do that. It ain't like they just don't put average day security guards out there because of security detail and what what they know and what they don't know. Uh, Saturday, May the 3rd is the big race. See, they need more jobs up here. Like they have they have factories and stuff. But if they just had like maybe like like doing like Somerset did, put them an auto plant there or something like that. A place where stuff they could do. I think it'd build this place up a lot more, which is more. It's better than Harlan anyway. So. You work in Harlan a lot, don't you?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you. Well, I am, but I'm socializing.
Yeah, we go to Harlan.
I figured you did. I saw where Ticketmaster tickets went down a lot, where Trump cracked down on Ticketmaster. I know that. So. You buy a lot of tickets to concerts? They're outrageous, ain't they?
Yeah, trying to go see Jelly Roll.
Oh my God, Jelly Roll. That's wild. But here's the thing. He passed the executive order, now that scalpers and stuff, the tickets have to, be a certain price. So artists make better. It's cheaper tickets now. So, which I'm telling you, tickets can get crazy. And the thing about it is, all the good seats get bought out right when they go online. So, you have bots that buy tickets now. So it is what it is.
It's going to cost like $1,000 for 3 tickets to go see Morgan Wallen. It wasn't even, they weren't great.
Oh my God.
That's what I was going to tell my mom. That's what we wanted for Christmas. Just buy us home.
That is crazy. Well, see, if you get
my kids, we were not going to see Morgan Wallen.
Well, see, they have like reserve when they first come out. They get reserved. They do this, there. But when bots are buying everything, it's crazy because the way they do the tickets process is so many things are reserved. And once a reserved is on sale hits, and then they have bots that buy up all these tickets, and then they sell them for 3 times the ticket price, and you can't see nobody hardly. And that's why you go to some of these ticket places in these concerts, and half the damn building to be empty. You ever seen that now?
Like I say, I don't go to many concerts anymore just because it's so outrageous. You have to find a group that's very, very, very little for it not to be.
Okay, hold on one second here. Let's share this. Okay. Now, I told you I got a busy week. I got a busy day, even the day afterwards. I got a busy tomorrow. Um, I ain't got much time before the Derby starts to get our alignment ready. See what we're going to be doing with that. I didn't even know. Chances are, I didn't even know I had the job until until last night. Last night, my email came in, and the person was late on the emails. I was supposed to know. I was supposed to know by 9 o'clock yesterday morning, and then I didn't know anything until last night. And to be honest with you, I should have known by Friday. That's how far behind people are. But that's what happens when you hire these recruitment centers and you got new people working and they don't take into consideration how important or how valuable the contract is. And they're just worried about, well, you know how it is, how they stack contracts on each other just in order to get the number to push the quota. So they'll get paid for that contract number because that's how they get paid. But they don't understand how, important the contract is to let somebody give them enough time to get ahead so they can, hire the right people or vet the people or what. So it's just kind of a push situation thing right here. So like next week, I can have a week like yours. I can celebrate afterwards because just for a few days work to make that kind of money, it's seasonal, but it's good when it comes around.
So it's not just Derby Day.
No. The contract can be based. If it's a PPS contract, it can be based on any time. That's the thing about it. You got to be ready to go, like with this and everything. In a moment's notice, you got to get ready. You got to go. Just literally, you don't have time to prepare for it. You might have time to read the application, sign your name to it, say, "Hey, I'm going to do it." Accept the acceptance letter, and once you accept the acceptance letter, you know how it is. Once you sign your name to whatever acceptance you are, I mean, you pretty much you committed to it. And if you pull out of that contract early, it goes against your record, it goes against your license, it goes against everything. So it's kind of a hit miss situation in a way. But once you start doing, so if you get like 3 or 4 big events under your belt, it's kind of like what you do. You become somebody like they depend on. They know for 100% if it needs to get done, you're the one to do it. It's like we're calling Amanda. That's just it, right? Because they know you're going to be there. It's kind of like that. So, like I've been state to state before. Like it's kind of like when I did the Kyle Rittenhouse stuff in the right situation, and the trial situation and all that. That was in a moment's notice. That was like 4. I mean, I had like 4 hours notice of that. The contract security company was working the media had canceled out because they couldn't get their guys from Florida up to, Kenosha, Wisconsin. Well, I was already in Buffalo, New York, so I was able to hit over and drive. I think I drove 6, 7 hours compared to what they'd be doing 15, and they could get the flight situated, they could get the people at hand. So it was crazy. It was pretty crazy. I just kind of hit the right place at the right time. And that one day, I made it was right around $2,100 one day. That was good. That was wild. Plus, we got like 135. I think it was $135 per day per diem, and they gave me 2 days per diem because of the late night of all the pack up and stuff for the media.
Shit, I was thinking myself.
I mean, yeah, hell, drive 6 hours for that kind of money. I mean, nobody would pass that. I was right there in the right time, so. Like I could have went to the O'Hare Airport in Chicago and made it easier because it's only like a couple hour drive from there. But hell, I wasn't that far from them anyways, and I think it's like 6, 7 hours, like 7.5 hours. So I drove that whole night to get there that next morning, and I got there. I want to say right at 5 in the morning, and people was already lined out at the courthouse. They had their political people, they had their speakers and all that. I went around and looked at the town a little bit, about an hour and a half, hour drive, just walking around, and then I came back from court to start at 9 o'clock that morning. So, and I think there was like an hour behind too. I think there's an hour behind. So, you had to factor in the time and what time you used to work in and all that. So. Oh Lord, Renee Marie, what'd you say here? Ernie, someone told you Renee's talking. Your ears are burning. Could you elaborate, please? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. My ears are burning because they've been burned up by a tanning bed. No, like I'm talking, said something about. See, I don't know. I think I said hello to you when you came in a while ago. If that was you, yeah, you use blues. So it was you. I think when you came in a while ago, it said something about the wrong chat, something like that. Someone told you if Renee's talking, your ears could you? Someone told. I don't know. I had to talk like that. I don't know. So one thing about doing is invite some city people down, take them into the mountains. Like a Kentucky boy versus a city person living in the mountains. Just see if they can live off the land. I might make a little series over that or something. I don't know. That'd be fun. Uh, so guys, what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna check it out with stories and everything. We're gonna go back to it. old legends that's around the area. And we'll see. I mean, we'll just cross that line as we go. Yes. I got a few more stories we can play out. Again, I should get in about probably 9 o'clock, 9:30 tonight. Hopefully, it's probably gonna go more like 10. So we'll find out. We still got pretty decent drive right now. I'm gonna get off here, you guys. You guys be safe. I appreciate it. To the person who sent me a little bit there for some food a while ago, thank you so much for the donations. As always, much appreciated. If you want to donate, donate. If you don't, have fun, guys. We'll see you later.